Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, is Alex going first? Alex is first. Hello.
Alex, talk about your performance on the national stage, what you gave your team today.
I think I gave my team every pitch. Didn't look forward, didn't look behind me, and really just focused on my breath and keeping a refreshed mind with every pitch. And I think that's what I can give my team every pitch, every inning, every game.
Alex, what's the deal with the snake?
The amount of questions I've gotten about that. We love to have fun on this team, and we're a bunch of goofballs, and it was a long Big Ten bus ride. And Hannah Carson was messing around, and so is Lauren Essman. And they just came up with the slippery snake, and it's been our double celebration and our home run celebration, and I can't get enough of it.
So Alex, we know that your coach Hutchins, she kind of said that you guys felt disrespected and the whole Big Ten was disrespected by the committee and kind of where you guys were seated. What do you think you proved today by going out there and winning and getting the upset in terms of the committee's eyes?
I think we proved that we can play Michigan softball, and if the NCAA isn't ready for that, then we're here.
So Alex, what was going through your mind when you stepped up to the mound in the bottom of the seventh when the game was obviously on the line? You guys are up 2-1 and you just were 3 outs away from making history and beating, because Washington never lost a regional game at home before this. What was going through your mind?
Honestly, it could have been the second inning. It could have been the 20th inning. I had no idea what inning it was. I just took a deep breath, looked at Biggie for my pitch, and stepped on the rubber. Are we good with Alex?
Wow.
I at least have another one if no one else does.
All right, last one.
So you gave up that home run in the bottom of the sixth, right before you were going to, head to seventh. How did you refocus yourself and recover from that and just keep pitching the way you were before?
Yeah, I think my breath at the beginning of every pitch is, my refresh button. So, like I said, that's the last pitch. All I have next is the next one. So just focusing on the next one and not getting too caught up in what just happened and being able to give my team, that good energy. And that's what we thrive off of. Okay. Alex is done. Thank you. We've got Lou. Alan?
Lou. Lou, what's going through your mind right now?
Just pride. I'm so proud of this team. Just continuing to come out on this field and play our game no matter what. And just not even in the sense of like proving ourselves, but coming out here and playing Michigan softball the way that we know how.
Go ahead, you guys.
Did Taylor say anything to you after your home run? Something like, all right, I'm going to retake the lead here. Watch this. Anything like that?
Yeah. So Taylor and I kind of have this little competition going on where if one of us is up to bat and like we're tied in home runs or one person's up, we're like, oh, you're going to tie me up? Like, what's going to happen here? And, she, right before my at bat, she goes, well, I mean, I'm ahead by 1, right? And I was like, yeah, I know, whatever, like, it's fine. And so I went up there just with that mindset of like, I'm just going to get a base hit. Like, I'm not going to try to beat Taylor because if I try, it's not going to happen. So, so then I hit mine. I came in and she was like, oh yeah, you tied me up. Now she's like, I guess it's all right. And then she went up and hit hers and she came into the dugout and I was like, really? You had to one up me? So yeah, it's just like a fun little back and forth that we do. Yeah, it was awesome.
And in your words, can you kind of explain the home run snake that you guys have and the origin of that and how it might motivate you guys?
Yeah, so just like this slippery snake, like Alex was talking about, it was just like something fun that we were doing on a bus ride and kind of just stuck. But today, actually, one of our managers had found the snake that we have in the dugout today. And we decided that when a pitcher gets, 3 up, 3 down, the snake goes around their neck. Person gets a home run or, super hard hit, the snake goes around their neck. And it's just exciting because, we want to pass it around to everybody on the team. Everyone wants to put on that snake because it's a symbol of, you're doing great. We're hitting the ball hard. We're on top of it. We're ready to go. So, yeah.
And when did the snake come in onto the team? How long ago was this?
The snake came today. We figured the slippery snake thing out during Big Tens, but the actual physical snake in the dugout got there today. Today was the first day.
Good luck, snake. All right, how about one more for Lou?
Angelique, we cannot hear you. So, yeah, I'll take one more. So at the beginning of the game, pretty much the whole team seemed to be struggling to gain any traction on the offensive side of the ball against Gabby Plain. What was, Hutch or anyone else, was there a change that you made, a kind of mental refocus for you guys that kind of helped you adjust, or was there a specific play that almost gave you guys some energy or traction for the rest of the game?
No, we were cool, calm, and collected the whole game. I mean, I felt nothing was bigger than we thought it was. No one play gave us any more energy than we needed. I felt like we were on Gabby Plain the entire game, no matter what. I mean, even I know I was swinging and missing, and I struck out twice, but I mean, we were taking our hacks and we were getting our swings, and that's all we needed to do off of Plain. And we knew that, once we kept swinging, that that our time would come and that our swings would eventually happen. We're all really good hitters. We know Gabby Plain is a good pitcher, but we knew that once we connected with the ball, we were good to go. And I just felt that we just kept pushing along, and everyone just kind of stayed calm and stayed in their moment. And we just played at one pitch softball. So, yeah.
Okay. Good with Lou.
Thank you.
All right, we've got Hutch.
Hi, everybody.
Coach, explain what a great softball game, how great that game was today.
It was, it's what NCAA ball is. And that's what you get excited about because, it's never, you don't ever have more adrenaline than when you're playing in a game like that. And two really great teams, two really great pitchers. And I'm most proud of our kids. I can't decide if it's because I think they're really beating with one heartbeat, which is the key to ultimate success. But also, I agree with Lou. I thought there wasn't one time when they looked like they thought the game was bigger than it was, or that Washington was bigger than they are. And Washington's a really good team. I mean, they are a really fine softball team, and Gabby Plain is a great pitcher. And, we had to just play our game. And I've told them all week, you don't have to be better than you are. Just play the game you know how to play. And I really thought we did that. And, Alex Storako I've seen her throw a lot of really great games this year. I don't think I've ever seen her throw better. She was lights out.
Go ahead, guys.
All right, everybody good?
No. To put it simply, what would you say Michigan softball proved today?
We haven't proved anything. We are still in the tournament, and this is the key. They have to beat us twice. We've had to beat them twice, so we have won. But we're not here to prove anything. We're just here to win. We want to advance. We want to keep playing. So there's no statements to be made. We know we're a good team. We know they're a good team. I expect a great softball game tomorrow again.
Can you kind of explain the friendly competition that Taylor and Lou have, and how they've been feeding off each other?
I think anybody who's a competitor is good. I want kids who compete in everything they do, whether they want to be the first, whether they want to be the best. And I like their competition. And I think Lou said it best. She knew she couldn't go up there and try to hit a home run. And I knew she was going to be on time on her next pitch because the pitch she took before that, she was right on time. And I felt really good about her chances at that point because I certainly thought a home run would be a good idea. But, you know, they had to battle through it. I mean, we were off time a lot of times. I mean, out in front of Plain is very deceiving. And a lot of our ground balls and, you know, pop-ups, we're out in front. So, you know, it was going to take us, our pitcher keeping us in the game for us to have a chance to win it. And really, how do you beat a good pitcher? Well, you have to have a good pitcher. So again, I believe tomorrow I've got to get our kids to come back down to earth. We can't celebrate too much. We're on task to stay focused because we've got a task to do. And we want to come out of here with a chance to still get to play. That's the goal.
What are your thoughts on the snake?
I love stuff like that. You know, actually, I told them I hate snakes. Keep that snake away from me. And, but when kids can have fun, you know, there was a year we made pizzas and they always have these goofy things they like to do it. I mean, they're playing you know, you think about it, this is a kid's game. You know, kids play games and when they can stay loose, it's always it's good for the mentality and it's good for the game. But I actually hate snakes. All right, everybody good? Thanks. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks, Hutch.
Thanks, guys. So I'm going to leave this running for Washington, but just hopefully stop recording.